Hey guys, what's going on? So, le memo. Sorry it took me so long. I know I'm a bit late on this, but after reading the memo, I realized that I'm dumbed down. I actually wanted to read it for myself and come to my own conclusions without having to go to commentators to tell me what to think about it. And I realized it wasn't a really easy read, and I think, you know, I read an article a while ago talking about how the general population's reading materials, such as magazines and newspapers, are really meant to accommodate people at an 8th grade level. So, you know, there's a lot of terminology and codes and stuff that's in the memo. And if you just sit down and try and read it like a book, it's not really easy. So I am going to leave some links in the bottom of this to give you, for people that are actually doing a better analysis on it than I can give you, to help, you know, I think you should read it for yourself, but also, you know, get some analysis and some background information to help you kind of internalize it so you'll be able to engage with people about it. So, so what I gather that this memo, the FISA warrant is what they use to get permission to be able to spy on the president. Now, the FISA warrant, in order to get one, you have to go to a court, and that court has to give you permission. So the people that went to the FISA court actually made up fake evidence based on a dossier that Christopher Steele, who was a member of MI6 and a foreign intelligence agency, made up or gave them. So basically, you know, people say, oh, you know, Christopher Steele and all that stuff, that's opposition research. Well, no, Hillary Clinton, it's shown that Hillary Clinton, the DNC, they paid for this foreign agent, even though they're England. Don't forget, England is still a foreign agent. I know we still speak the same language, and for some people it might be confusing, but they're still a foreign agent. So he got this information, made up this dossier. So opposition research is when you do research on another party or another person that you're up against to find negative information on them. But the key is you're supposed to find negative information on them, not make up negative information on them. If they make up negative information, it's just straight lying. So basically, this dossier that was a lie, it was made up, was used to get a warrant to spy on Christopher Carter, who the president hired in hopes to have better relations with foreign entities like Russia. You would think that people would view that as a good thing, but they used this guy to get to the president and the dossier to spy on the president. So this should concern a lot of people. This shouldn't be concerning to just Democrats and just people that voted for Trump or Trump supporters. It should be concerning to everyone, anyone that's an American, because what it's showing is that they were corrupt. They used corruption. They perjured their way to get this information because they had ulterior motives, not because it was happening and they're really trying to catch the president and enact, but they're trying to, they had ulterior motives for getting this done. So this is a violation of the 4th Amendment, right? The violation of unlawful search and seizure. You know, this is applicable to anyone that's a citizen of the United States. And this is just, it's unfathomable that people aren't outraged. And I think a lot of the reason why people aren't really outraged, like I said before, this memo was a hard read, so the average person doesn't probably have the time or passion to actually go down and make an effort to make sure they understand it. They want the mainstream media to tell them what to think. The mainstream media, they weren't covering it. Really, now they're covering it, but they're pretending like it's nothing. So first they were like, oh, it's going to be a violation to national security, and now it's out, oh, it's a big nothing burger. Okay, so which is it, right? Can't you just see how they're already corrupt and how they're lying? You know, I think people that want to believe that Trump colluded with Russia is just going to believe it without evidence, even though they're crazy, they're going to believe it. And this people that know that that's not true, and they know it's actually the Clintons that are colluding with Russia, and the Obamas that have shown evidence of Russian colluding and obstruction of justice. This just gives more data and more evidence to them to back their stuff up for. So what we're really fighting for right now are the people in the middle, because I think there are a lot of people that are on the fence that aren't really passionate either way. But those people that are on the far left, like, they're just delusional and they're going to believe what they want to believe. And it's sad for them, because at the end of the day, it's going to come back to them. They think that, oh, this is just about the president, but this is about the American person. It's going to come back on you. If they can do this to the president, they can do this to you. Don't you get it? So, I mean, I wanted to make a video on my opinion. Like I said, there's better analysis that I'm going to leave links. I think Sean Hannity's did a really good job. I think the InfoWars crew has done a really good job. Seems like somebody else has. Oh, Stefan Molyneux, he does timelines. Has done a really good job. So my advice to you is to try and gather as much information as you can, so you can talk to people about it and engage with them, because most people aren't going to read the memo, that aren't interested, like the people that are in the middle that we're trying to wake up. So your best bet, I think, my best bet is to actually get an understanding, and then, be able to the point where you're able to engage with people. So if it comes up and there's somebody, that's on the left that wants to debate you, you can out-debate them. They're going to look stupid, and then you have at least got somebody's ear or interest, so maybe they'll go back and look into themselves. Yeah. So, like, again, it's just, we've also been just conditioned to not be outraged, and half the country is in a state of, like, hypnosis. But I also think, just being a teacher, knowing what is taught and not taught in curriculums, that, it's actually not really easy for the public to understand generally. So you have to put a lot of effort into understanding it. So anyway, that's it. I hope. I think that, like I said, I think there are other people doing a better job. I wanted to comment on it. I'm really upset. I'm not surprised. It's not like a big surprise. Like, people that have been following what's going on already knows. They know how corrupt the, James Comey and Hillary and her crew are. It's not a big surprise. But educate yourself thoroughly. I'm going to continue to do so as more information is coming in. Let's take our country back and not let be overrun by demon criminals. That'd be great. Okay. Make America great again, you guys, or keep America great, or America the Great, whatever. Okay. Just make it great. Don't let these criminals, we can't let these assholes, take over. All right. Peace, truth, love you guys. Bye-bye.